Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Had a 5-minute intro going for this, and then all of a sudden, I realized, oh wait, the audio thing's not... It closed on us. It rarely does that. Voice meter rarely, if ever, crashes. And it usually happens whenever I start it up before I start up Streamlabs. And I think that was where the issue started. I hit it before I hit Streamlabs.
So, to reiterate again, we're going to watch this as recommended by Magnino CG on YouTube in his release order remix mode, which is we're going to watch Steins Gate episodes 1 through 24. Then we're going to watch 23B, which is an alternate version of episode 23 that apparently starts to change up the context of the entire series. And then we're going to watch Steins Gate 0, 1 through 23. And then we're going to go back and rewatch Steins Gate episode 24 to see that in the new context after knowing all that other stuff. Then we're going to do 25 and the movie to finish it off.
Quite the way to watch it. And it's not the most complex way I'd say I've ever watched something. I mean,
at least it's not like a lot of filler skipping and stuff like when you watch Naruto.
Oh god, that's the other thing.
Trying to figure out which fillers are actually worth watching, if any.
There's a few. There are a few worth watching. I will say that.
I know I watched one of them that was recommended by a lot of people to watch. I'm pretty sure it's because it involved one of the nine-tailed beasts.
That's the one. That little arc was worth it. But yeah, I don't know. There's Steins Gate, like a lot of people, I guess a lot of people have recommended this. A lot of people. It's one of the highest rated anime out there right now. Like you said, it has a 9.1.
Yeah, it's like 9.1 on my anime list.
And there you go. This is Steins Gate Episode 1, Prologue to the Beginning and the End. Sounds like a Smashing Pumpkins album name. Anyway. And that's debated on.
自らの力を持って滅びゆく抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告と言えよ。
And you're blind now.
これより会場に潜入する。エリ、夫妻、コング
タイムマシーン、すごいね。
中鉢博士は我々研究者の抜け駆けをし、この世紀の発明の発表会へとこぎつけた。地震か?
Don't think so.
Omae, このために呼びつけたのか?
Gotcha machines.
Yeah.
たとえ幼馴染であっても金は貸さない。
Yeah. It's the secret one.
メタル。
は?
メタルだよ。メタルウーパー。
レアなのか?
すっごく。
Alright.
ならばくれてやろう。
Aww.
いいの、オカリ。
ほう、今日まだ。
ありがとう、オカリ。
だからほう、今日まだ。なんだいきなり。なんだではない。世界線すべてジョン・タイターのパクリではないか。タイターは自らをタイムトラベラーと名乗り、2000年にはこの理論をネット上で発表しているんだぞ。あんなインチキ理論と一緒にするなと言っているのだ。だったら説明してもらおう。あなたとタイターのタイムマシン理論の。
ちょっとあなた、さっき何か言いかけましたよね、私に。
さっき
15分くらい前。
まさか機関が送り込んだエージェント。
機関？何です？私はただ聞きたいこと。
それに答える必要はない。ないない。ここはなんとか切りな。
あれ？電源が。
Damn it. You found out.
What the hell is he doing?
俺以外が触ると自動的に電源がオフになる特殊任務使用形態なのだ。
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？15分くらい前、何か言おうとしてましたよね。
在少女よ、次に会うときは敵同士だな。さらばだ。
I don't understand at all what's going on.
何の話だったんだ？
オカリン、
まゆり、何をやっていた？
メールしたでしょ。メタルウーバーがないのです。オークションじゃ1万くらいするんだよ。
1万？
見つけても売らないよ。
1万あれば新たな未来ガジェットの部品を調達できるではないか。
だから売らないって。
Somebody needs to eat more fiber before they go to the bathroom.
Oh shit.
マキさん、クリス、
どうしたの？顔が真っ青だよ。
人が死んでた。
The thing is, we heard what sounded like a guy screaming, and then we found her.
So my theory is this. I think this has something to do with time travel.
I would say so.
She was talking about what was he going to tell her 15 minutes ago, and that was his maybe future self that was trying to talk to her but got interrupted. It might have even been him that saw her dead and screamed like that.
My guess is the person who saw him thought it was him from another timeline.
Yeah, it could be.
はい、オカリン。
人がどうして消えた？
消えた？
消えただろう。今ここにいた人たちがみんな目の前で。
そう。
さあではない。お前も見てただろう。な。
見てない。
Freaking out, man.
Oh. Is that a satellite?
Oh, it looks like it.
It's got solar panels on the side of it.
おいそこのクソ
Intro song was okay, I guess.
Also, this hurts me to think about. I've heard about this anime for a little bit now. This anime is 10 years old.
所属研究員を紹介しておこう。まずはラボメンナンバー001。ラボ創設者にして狂気のマードサイエンティスト。この俺。王林教。そしてラボメンナンバー002。コスプレ作りが趣味の高一点。椎名まゆり。
てってるー。マユシーです。
ラボメンナンバー003。スーパーハッカー、橋田イタル。
ハッカーじゃなくハッカーだろ上皇。
我がラボは中央通りを進み
CRT TV Workshop. Shit.
次の信号の一本手前の路地を入った雑居ビルにある。未来ガジェット研究所の目的は世界の支配構造の変革による。
What do you think this is, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Bro, do you even pose?
人の話はきちんと聞いた方がいいぞ。
東京千代田区秋葉原に墜落した人工衛星と思われる落下物です。ご覧ください。
Akihabara.
あれは何だったんだ。中止？
朝オカリン、あの博士直前になって逃げたとか言って怒ってたじゃん。
中町博士の会見だぞ。ラジカンで12時から開かれた。
だから開かれてない。
この記憶の齟齬。まさか機関による記憶操作。おいミスターブラウン、粗悪品を使わせるとは。
ただでもらったやつでしょ。
ミスターブラウン。
天のおじさんと呼べと言ってるだろ。
早急に修理を。
1000円。
むしろ火があるとすれば粗悪品を渡したそ
大
ちらに。
家にそういう口を聞くのか。
修理代を弾まおう。
まよりちゃん、こいつの相手するのやめた方がいいよ。
人質なので。
人質。
It's a weird way of putting that.
ここも行っちまった。
Also, what is her relationship with him to begin with? That's
I
another
have no
point.
idea.
またゲルバナ作るの？もったいないよ。
ケチケチしていては機関との戦いには勝てん。
勝たなくてもいいよ。あのね、バナナはマユシーが買ってきてるんだからね。
分かってる。
綺麗なターンテーブルだろう。普段と違って。
They basically made like using the microwave more inefficient.
もしかして
Yeah, extremely
そこに重大
more
な意味がある
efficient.
かもしれない。漁師の問題。
変わりないね。温まるわけでもなく冷たくなるわけでもなく。
マユシーのジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンが凍っちゃった。
とにかくシュタインズゲートに関わる何かが起きていることは確かだ。
またそれっすか。
誰？
あなたのバナナブニュブニュだねって言ってみて。
Don't you dare, you.
あなたのバナナ ブニャブニャ。
言わせるな
You troglodyte! I knew that's what he was going for.
マキセクリスが刺されたというメールだ。
ああ、先週来たやつ
先週
3通に分けてスパムかっつーの。
13日12時56分先週送信記録
28日。どうしたの？
メールが過去に送られている。
Oh.
What is happening?
The message was sent to the past.
Yeah.
When we saw him in the first part of the episode, when he saw the dude up on the roof doing the X symbol, the satellite was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that what we saw in the first half of this episode was a week before, or was current, and now when he sent the message, he went back a week. And now he's seeing her alive again with 1 week to go before she's stabbed and killed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Something like that.
That's
It's
interesting.
very hard to follow.
It racks the brain a little bit, but at the same time, I can see what they're
I hope
going
this is
for.
not the kind of show that I'm going to need to be taking notes to understand.
I hope so too. I'm pretty good at following stuff like this. I'm pretty good at putting the pieces together when it comes to certain shows.
If
and
I get
certain
too
things.
confused after a few episodes, I may just start like watching like episode summaries like to catch myself up. Well, also I get to edit them too, so that'll help a little bit.
That's fair. You'll probably be able to decipher more from you editing it than I will.
If I sound
just
super
watching
confused at the end of any given episode, just keep in mind I'll be watching that episode again when I edit it, so I'll have another chance to figure it out. Still completely give up on me understanding the show the first time you see me react to it.
I'm convinced, though, man. I'm convinced that what is happening here, or what happened at the first half of the episode, was the current time, and then he sent that message, and something happened, and things got, and he personally got rewound a week, but everything he had on his person stayed the same. That's why his phone said it was sent today, but instead his friend received it a week ago. I've always worried about stuff like that. You know, it's like whenever you send someone a message, and back in the day, back when cell phone towers weren't sending messages properly, you'd send someone a message, and they wouldn't receive it for like 3 or 4 hours, and then, boop, it would go through, and it would freak them out, and then all of a sudden they'd message you back and be like, hey man, what happened? And he's just like, dude, I messaged you like 3 hours ago. And it's that it used to have that problem, but not as much anymore.
My phone still actually has that problem with text occasionally.
Really? Yeah,
remember I've told you, like, you've been like, I
Oh, that's
texted
right.
you, and I'm just
That's
like, I didn't
right.
get anything, and I show
And-
it to you.
yeah, and I don't know what that is.
And then it shows up randomly later. I switched back to using text messages over my regular messaging app, so that may fix it.
That's
It might
fair.
just be a thing with Facebook Messenger, just handling text shittily.
Maybe. I don't know.
But my Facebook Messenger was loading super fucking slow. So I decided to uninstall it and reinstall it. And when I reinstalled it, I just switched back to my regular text message app and held them separate. And now the Facebook messages are going faster too. Well, I need to set it back to dark mode because it looks like a fucking flash grenade went off.
Yeah, I basically have my phone on like perma dimmed mode, and I have like a pretty dark background on mine. But if I turn it all the way up, you get that. So basically, it's just like on one hand you get this, and then on the other hand you get this. So I like this because my eyesight's good enough to where I can see it. Actually, I remember taking this over to my phone over to my dad's one time, and I remember I had it on like the dimmest thing possible because I like saving battery that way. I had it like this, and my dad literally did this. He looked at my screen and just went, "Good Lord, son, how are you able to see that?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm blessed with 2010 vision, and I hate it. And Nick, your eyesight, I mean, with your glasses, I mean, you have 2020 with your glasses on, right? Or you need to up your prescription?
Not really anymore, but used to, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm thankful that my eyesight's still pretty good. I mean, I know it's going to go to shit after a while because both my mom and my dad both have to wear glasses now. I'm hoping that we get an explanation as to how the time travel mechanic works in this. I don't know if it has to do with his phone, if it has to do with microwaves, if it has to do... I don't really know what it has to do. I know the satellite has to play into it somehow. I that's what I'm thinking anyway. Anyway,
Yeah, I have to see more before I really have any clue, probably.
I wonder if they're telling the story in reverse as well. Because that's the other thing is that goes with it. Prologue to the beginning and the end. So, the show just started, and we saw, I think, the ultimate thing that happens.
Basically, we're seeing what happens before both the beginning part of it and the end part of it.
Exactly.
So
and
maybe
I think it's telling the story backwards, and that it's going to keep going a week in reverse every week. I don't know. But all I know is that I'm interested, but I worry that it could get... Because whenever you bring time travel into things, it can always confuse the shit out of people. I mean, I remember there's and also the rules, the quote-unquote rules of time travel, because if you're following, like, Terminator rules of time travel, it's like, you can't go back, and then it's like, oh, you follow the rules of time travel when it comes to, what is it, Back to the Future, which doesn't make any logical sense anymore, given general relativity. And then there's time cop rules that... And now there's a new wrinkle added to it with the Avengers Endgame rule of time travel that incorporates in the multiverse as well, which then you're getting into a whole sea of just complexity that I still have... I had trouble deciphering it for a little bit. But I'm interested to see where this show goes. I want to see what happens next. So I guess we're gonna move on to the next episode. This was Steins Gate, Episode 1 of Season 1, Prologue to the Beginning and the End. So, let's go ahead and move on, and I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you later, everybody. Peace out.